1977 Lincoln Continental, a timeless American luxury classic. For sale, $12,500. Location, North Dartmouth, Massachusetts. Contact, call for details, ask for John. Overview. If you're in the market for a true American classic with unmistakable presence and prestige, this 1977 Lincoln Continental might just be the one. With only 65,000 original miles, this well-preserved luxury sedan from the golden era of personal luxury cars combines comfort, elegance, and timeless style, all in one long, commanding package. Whether you're a seasoned collector, an enthusiast looking for a Sunday cruiser, or someone aiming to turn heads at local shows, this Lincoln is a standout. Exterior condition. Finished in a deep jet black exterior, the paint on this 1977 Lincoln is described as flawless, maintaining a mirror-like shine that reflects the car's garage-kept history and careful upkeep. The body lines are straight, the chrome trim shines brilliantly, and the car sits proudly on period-correct wheels. The long hood and slab-sided profile make this car instantly recognizable. With its imposing front grille and hidden headlights, classic Lincoln design touches that scream prestige and power. This model year represented the end of the fourth-generation Continental before major design changes, making it increasingly collectible today. Interior features. The brown interior is just as striking as the exterior. Described as flawless, it features plush upholstery that looks virtually untouched, with the kind of padded comfort that only 1970s American luxury could offer. The dash, headliner, door panels, and carpet all present in excellent condition, showing no cracks or excessive wear. Original wood grain accents add warmth and class, while the oversized steering wheel and wide, cushioned bench seats offer a true retro driving experience that's hard to replicate today. You'll feel like royalty just sitting inside this machine. Mechanical and driving condition. Under the hood, this Lincoln is powered by its original V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission, delivering a smooth, quiet ride that feels like gliding on air. These cars weren't built for speed. They were built for effortless cruising, and this example still does just that. The current owner notes that the car has no significant mechanical issues and hold a clean title with no outstanding loans. This vehicle is fully paid off and ready for a new home. It reportedly needs only very minor work to return to full show condition, making it a great opportunity for someone who wants a nearly turnkey classic. Collector appeal. The late 70s Lincolns have seen a steady rise in interest among collectors and enthusiasts. As the last generation before stricter emissions and downsizing, the 1977 Lincoln Continental offers the full expression of 1970s luxury and grandeur, without compromise. With large chrome bumpers, elegant styling, and unbeatable comfort, this car makes a statement everywhere it goes. Well-maintained, low-mileage examples like this are becoming harder to find, especially in such well-preserved condition. Summary of vehicle details. Year, 1977. Make and model, Lincoln Continental. Price, $12,500. Location, North Dartmouth, Massachusetts. Mileage, 65,000 miles. Transmission, automatic. Fuel type, gasoline. Exterior color, black. Interior color, brown. Title status, clean, fully paid off. Condition, show car. Paint and interior are flawless. Needs only minor work to be in full show condition. Contact info. Call for additional details. Ask for John. Number hidden in listing. Note, location is approximate. Final thoughts. This 1977 Lincoln Continental is a rare opportunity to own a luxurious piece of American automotive history. With low miles, stunning original paint and interior, and only minor needs, it's perfect for collectors or anyone who wants to cruise in style. At just $12,500, this full-size icon represents tremendous value for the condition and prestige it offers. Don't miss your chance to bring home a true classic. Contact John today for more information or to schedule a viewing. When people think of cars that change the course of automotive history, they often picture exotic supercars or luxury flagships. Rarely does a plain, square, front-wheel drive sedan make the cut. But the Chrysler K car, particularly models like this 1982 Dodge Aries, deserves a spot in that conversation. While it won't win any beauty contests, the K platform played a pivotal role in not just keeping Chrysler alive, but reshaping the American auto industry's approach to platform efficiency, packaging, and economy. A car that saved a company. Let's rewind to the late 1970s. Chrysler was teetering on the edge of financial collapse. Years of bloated product lineups, dwindling market share, and a lack of fuel-efficient offerings had taken their toll. In 1979, the U.S. government stepped in with a controversial but ultimately critical bailout in the form of $1.5 billion in loan guarantees. Chrysler needed a miracle, and that miracle came in the form of the K car. Debuting in 1981, the K platform consolidated Chrysler's sprawling and aging rear-wheel drive offerings, like the R, M, J, F, and L bodies, into a single, flexible front-wheel drive architecture. From this one foundation would spring an entire family of cars, minivans, wagons, coupes, and even luxury sedans. Boxy and basic, but smartly engineered. The 1982 Dodge Aries is a perfect example of the early K car. Practical, unpretentious, and absolutely rectangular. It featured a classic three-box design, a defined hood, passenger compartment, and trunk, with no effort to disguise its geometry. Everything about it was rational, from the upright roofline and tall greenhouse to the flat belt line and square wheel arches. Underneath, the Aries used a transversely mounted four-cylinder engine powering the front wheels. This allowed for more interior space and better fuel efficiency, two critical attributes during an era still haunted by the oil crises of the 1970s. The engines were diverse and included 2.2L and 2.5L inline fours, a Mitsubishi-sourced 2.6L, and eventually 3.0L and 3.8L V6S. Transmissions range from Chrysler's proven torque-flight automatics to the later, more complex and less reliable Ultra drives. While the exterior styling might not inspire poetry, there's something almost admirable in its boxy efficiency. The Aries made no pretense of being sporty or luxurious. It was about honest transportation, executed as simply and affordably as possible. The Ford connection. Interestingly, the K car's design language feels more aligned with Ford than with Chrysler's historical design cues. That's not a coincidence. Lee Iacocca, Chrysler's president and the man who championed the K car, came from Ford. He brought with him several former colleagues, including Don Della Rosa, the head of Chrysler styling during the K car's development. Della Rosa's design approach drew heavily from the conservative Gene Bordnett era of Ford styling, upright, slab-sided bodies with flat fender and decklit profiles. The 1982 Aries could easily pass for a scaled-down Panther platform, Ford LTD, or Lincoln. Even the side profiles, horizontal creases, and the sparse use of sculptural curves feel like throwbacks to 1970s Ford design playbooks. The beauty of standardization. The genius of the K platform wasn't just that it birthed the Aries or the Plymouth Reliant. It was how adaptable it was. Chrysler was able to stretch, widen, shorten, and morph the K car into nearly any vehicle category imaginable. It became the backbone for the LeBaron, the Chrysler Town and Country wagon, and the iconic Dodge Caravan, the world's first modern minivan. There were coupes, convertibles, wagons, and even the long-wheelbase luxury Chrysler New Yorker and Imperial. Each variant shared as many components as possible: dashboards, suspensions, electrical systems, door hardware, and more. This consolidation of parts dramatically reduced development and manufacturing costs, precisely what Chrysler needed to get back on its feet. Not exactly a looker. Let's be honest, styling was not the K car's strong suit. Every angle seems dictated by a ruler rather than sculptor's hand. The fender lips are barely shaped, the mirrors are blocky, and the sharp-edged bumpers look like they were designed with crash regulations, not elegance, in mind. Even the wheel covers seem apologetic, often devoid of any division-specific branding. Inside, it's more of the same, a sea of right angles, rectangles, and straight lines. The dashboard, gauge clusters, vents, and controls all follow the same geometric rigidity. It feels like Chrysler designers were actively avoiding curves. And yet, this very predictability and modularity made the platform incredibly easy to iterate upon and cheap to manufacture. Driving dynamics? Not exactly a focus. No one is going to compare a Dodge Aries to a BMW 3 Series when it comes to handling. But for its time, the K car drove reasonably well. The switch to front-wheel drive gave it better foul-weather traction, and the relatively light curb weight made it maneuverable around town. Ride quality was passable, and later turbocharged variants added some performance credibility, albeit modestly. The K legacy. The K platform soldiered on in various forms through the mid-1990s, a remarkable lifespan for a single architecture. It provided Chrysler the breathing room and profitability to invest in more ambitious projects, like the cab-forward LH sedans of the 1990s, intrepid Concorde LHS, designed under Tom Gale's leadership. These were sleek, aerodynamic, and undeniably modern, a far cry from the boxy K cars they replaced. But without the humble Aries and its K car siblings, those 1990s triumphs would likely never have happened. The K platform was Chrysler's foundation, financially, logistically, and creatively. The end of an era. The Chrysler of the 1990s was admired across the industry for its bold styling and innovation. Unfortunately, the Daimler merger, or acquisition, depending on your perspective, at the end of the decade marked the beginning of a slow decline. The Chrysler that once turned a tidy profit from a $6,000 economy car now found itself struggling in an increasingly globalized, competitive market. Still, the K car remains a symbol of resilience and ingenuity. It's a reminder that a car doesn't need to be beautiful or powerful to be historically significant. It just needs to be the right solution at the right time. Final thoughts. The 1982 Dodge Aries may not turn heads, but it deserves respect. It wasn't revolutionary in terms of styling or performance, but it was a revolution in strategy and execution. It turned Chrysler from a basket case into a competitive force. It introduced millions of Americans to the practicality of front-wheel drive, and it gave us the minivan, one of the most influential vehicle segments in automotive history. So the next time you see a K car at a car show or tucked away in a garage, remember, it's more than just an old Econobox. It's a legend in disguise, square, modest, and incredibly important.